Cool. What up, everyone?
What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. It's a fantastic day for Amazon sellers today.
Wealth generation.
If you're watching very quickly on the replay, we got the Boxum launch sale ending in 2 hours. So go grab a free trial if you want to lock in the grandfathered pricing and all that. Best way to send shipments, track your profits, analytics, all that kind of stuff. We just rolled out an awesome new feature today. Got lots more fun stuff in the works for you guys. So you can lock in the pricing while we keep making it more and more valuable. So go ahead and check that out. What's up, Alexis? Sorry, you're in chat there. As you guys are trickling on in here, let us know what questions you guys got. I would love to help out.
Bingo. Let me get the IG stream going here too. Let's see.
Sweet. What's up, Rod Juan? What's up? What's up, Angela?
All right.
Shouldn't be too long, Angela. Can't make any promises, obviously, but got some very cool stuff. What's up, y'all? Everybody's trickling on in there. Oh, golden spiral. I don't know if I've seen you on a stream in a bit. What's up, man?
Yeah, GSR.
How's it going? What's up, y'all? Sweet. Got a lot of questions flying in here. Sweet. Jordan Hardgate again. If you had an application in, then yeah, you can keep submitting. We've been hammering you guys on that. We told you to make applications.
Yeah, the interesting thing is it did happen. That same thing happened back in April, and then they reversed it. So we will see what happens. Obviously, we don't want that to be the case for you guys that are new sellers. It very well could be the case, but we'll keep you updated regardless and put you guys on best possible. Okay, so you guys on Instagram that just tapped in, we got the Boxum launch sale ending tonight. So if you want to lock in discounted pricing on Boxum, you can try it out completely free on our website. It's linked in the bio, and that expires at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight as well.
And just 2D barcodes are the way you guys rock. Absolutely. Glad you're liking that, Angela. Yes. I know you've been making some shipments there. Love the quick check-in time. Awesome. Signed up for Boxum. Sweet. If your FBA inventory is lost by UPS or never delivered, will Amazon compensate? Yeah, so you'll submit like your invoices for what you sent in, and then you'll get reimbursed.
Cool. 2D barcodes are the way. Yes, sir. Vibes is the best. Everyone needs to try it. Yeah, that's the cool thing is you can try it out completely free. And yes, am I very selfishly screenshotting testimonials? Of course I am. Yes. All right. Cool. Sweet. Yes, you guys on Instagram, if y'all got any questions, let us know as well. We got a couple of different platforms going today too. Miles out here looking like the Cyclops. Happy Friday, gang. I got 2 eyes, family. We got two things here. When you're talking about Q4, are you mainly talking about December? I'd say that's about like 60-75% of it. There's like a 10-day period between December 5th and 15th or December 10th and 20th where you can do like, 20% of your volume for the entire year and like 30% of your profit just because the margin's higher too.
Yep. Where's the shirt? If you filled out the form, I guess we got to send out another batch. Yeah. We got to send out another batch. Cool. Yeah, we'll hook you up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What up, CBH? Crypto's back. Yeah, I almost saw me and Corey fist fighting over OA versus wholesale. That thumbnail was funny. Yeah.
So Jace Gaming, you'll be able to you're actually going to be able to reapply within the case if you take a look at your email. Right there. Never mind, you said online. Do you think it should be if Amazon employees stealing your inventory and marketing as effective? That's just the kind of thing you can't be worried about. Unfortunately, this wouldn't be such like a big and successful thing. You know what I mean? The day Miles isn't working, the day the world ends. Bro, gg.reseller. We got to get you a little Boxum affiliate link, family. I see you've been posting all that good content. They don't have enough info. Any advice? Yes. Very good question on that. Get all the possible documentation you can. So like from the top, email confirmation, shipping confirmation, delivery confirmation, credit card statement, a picture of the product if you have one. It's not a bad idea to get in the habit of that. The tracking information, put that all on one nice big combined PDF. Tried Boxem last week when my products already checked in, get some sales today. So yeah, Notch, so you had literally sent in products last week using Boxem and they're already ready to roll. That's what we're talking about. I got the drip on too for anyone who doesn't see on the gram here as well.
Gotta have the drip on.
No, Warner got the drip on too. Yeah. Beat that. So yeah, y'all, you have an hour and 56 minutes if you want to try Boxem for 2 weeks for free. And if you decide to continue, you can lock in at the discounted rate. Do you guys think paying to be in a bolo group is worth it? It's definitely like not worth it. You know what I mean? Especially this time of year. Like it's going to be pretty hard if you're in the game for a while to not make money from being around other sellers and learning some good products. Is it a long-term strategy? No. But is it a great way to get going? I think completely. That's actually the way I got going in other types of reselling.
Yeah, the value of any paid group is the people in there that are also taking it seriously that you can talk to. That's where you really start making money. You find your own bolos with 2 or 3 other people and roll from there, right? We were jamming on like section 3s and stuff earlier. One thing, if you guys have any issues with documents, then go on the website and where it'll say like anything about how they're authorized to sell products from a certain brand and that type of stuff. That'll also help as well. So Amazon knows they're actually allowed to be a supplier.
This time of the year is great for bolos using for rabbit trailing and network. Yes, very, very W take from the dual hustle. I got to follow you, man. I don't think I've seen your page. I'm going to make you a moderator too while I'm at it. Don't even know what that does.
That might be bold. I don't know what that does there.
I don't know why it doesn't give you the option to follow someone from the live, but I'm going to make bro a moderator right there.
What up, Sadiq? Boxem on top, absolutely.
Yeah, Sadiq posted an awesome Boxem trial too. You guys should subscribe to his channel too. Do you have an ungated service? No, ungating services are complete scams. You can watch our ungating videos for free. And,
all the ungating services are going to do is they're going to sell you a 1-page PDF that is the YouTube video that you can go watch for free, or they're going to do what's on the 1-page PDF for you, which is just buy stuff from a retailer.
Yeah, which low key, I mean, it is going to work. So like. It is going to work. You can just do it for free, though. So you might as well do it for free. Boxem W, dealing with my first FBA refund for grocery item. I'm guessing as we got charged for the full refund, no way to get it back. It's interesting with grocery refunds, obviously, because most grocery products can't.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Specifically, you'll probably have to claim that. Safety claimant.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about it. But you won't get the pick and pack fee refunded because they did the work basically. But obviously, you get everything else refunded.
Luckily, I got ungated with Puma 5 days ago before getting hard gated too.
Nice.
Yeah. Is it normal to start floating after tuning in? Yes. So my beloved Jacob. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yes, you're 100% correct. What does Boxem actually do? Yeah. So Boxem is the premier Amazon FBA shipment tool that we put together over about the past 13 months. Basically, it's a ridiculous amount of work. We have over 10 Americans working full-time on it, including Warner, Danny, and myself. And you could try completely free for 2 weeks. And at 8 p.m. tonight, a chance to lock in the discounted launch sale pricing will expire. So make sure if you're interested in that, you go ahead and do that. It's linked in the bio on all socials and just boxem.com. Let's see. Luckily,
I'll just keep some in. That's normal.
Doesn't work. Yeah, it's completely normal for it to take 5 to 10 submissions for the average ungate. That does also mean that you'll have some that take 20 and some that take 1, like Carhartt did for me.
Yep. No, Widget replaces it. So Boxem tracks all your profits and it also lets you ship, which you can't do with that other tool. So it's twice the tool.
Bro said, in exchange for the fall, I'll definitely sign up for the 2-week free trial for my next 2 shipments. Yeah, bro, for sure. Yeah, check that thing out, man. And you're a moderator too, by the way. So if you, as you see fit, man, yeah, you can. With that, I guess.
I'll invite a little chaos, just randomly make people in charge of the stream.
Low key. Yeah, low key. Hello, best calming channel. Nice to meet you. IP complaint, but I got from TJ Maxx. Yes, you'll have the receipt for that. Upload the receipt using like QuickBooks receipt uploader, or just take a picture of it and annotate it really nicely and title it very professionally and put some good stuff in the notes too.
Yeah, if y'all want to be really safe with your documentation, especially from like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, take a picture of the receipt next to all the tags after you're done shopping. Just throw that into like a folder on your phone in case you ever get IP complaints or anything.
A very, very good idea on that. Yeah, so we have a 6-hour free course on YouTube if anyone wants a really good free game with that kind of stuff, guys. As well. And any questions y'all got, please feel free to fire away. How does SellerAmp work? So SellerAmp is the profit calculator that's going to calculate how much profit you're making after all the shipping, fees, etc. It also helps you find more products on the mobile app and the Chrome extension as well.
Started using case pack. Yeah, so John, whatever you said, however many were in each case, it's not going to split that apart, but it can still send, let's say you have 100 units and they're in cases of 50, it can still split those 50s apart. That's just how case pack works.
Damn, that's cool. Yeah, I think totally on that, Ronald. Yeah. enough to get my attention. Well played, ET. I'm an old school Seller Central and just watch the. Oh, damn. Yeah, cool. Hey, that was the goal, man, for sure. Right. So, yeah, you know what I mean? If you give that thing a go, man, just because, like, you know, we are going to be turning off the Boxem launch sale tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. But you're more than welcome to get a free trial prior to that if you want to see, you know, what it looks like to just have shipments be significantly less confusing than on Seller Central and significantly easier than, or significantly more up to date than FBA shipment software, basically.
Yeah, especially if you're using Seller Central. I remember seeing you on the streams a while ago. You've been in the game for a bit. It'll definitely be worth it for you. Is there a cheat code to win the buy box with sellers, or you just have to have who have the product less than you, or do you have to wait your turn? Yeah, good question. I mean, if you have a lot of units in stock, you can typically win a little bit more buy box because somebody with 5 in stock might not have it in, you know, the FC that's prime shippable, right? Beyond that, it's mostly just, is your price within a % or 2 of the buy box, and is it the fastest shipping speed is the best way to win it.
Is Boxem down right now?
Nope.
It just disappeared after signing up. Yeah, that's just an email verification issue specifically with your email. BCC, go ahead and hit up support@boxem.com. We can get it fixed for you right now. I see a listing that says out of stock. It hasn't had a seller in a month. Good BSRs. That's good. Dude, probably. The cool thing is Keepa's going to show you the data over time. So you're going to be able to see how that sold when it was in stock, basically. So has there been a noticeable improvement in discrepancy units with Boxem? So obviously, I mean, we have no like kind of official database on that, but we do have reports that 2D barcodes, which are part of the Boxem professional plan, do lead to less discrepancies specifically because they're more designed for people that are pushing volume, and Amazon wants to take care of their sellers more.
Yeah, I've definitely seen less loss inventory. About 5 days faster. We're making sales via FBA as well. So that's definitely big for your cash flow, right?
Oh, yeah. To track FBA and FBM. Yeah, so we have FBA listing currently. We're going to have FBM listing soon, and then a bunch of analytics stuff coming soon too. The analytics pages are disgustingly beautiful, literally disgustingly beautiful. They're not ready yet, but we have them all completely mocked up, and we have several Americans working hard to get them ready for you guys as quick as possible. And when they're ready to roll and they're, you know, fully functional and working, you'll see them appear in your Boxem account, which will be beautiful.
Yep. At no extra charge too. So if you want to lock in that launch pricing today, get all the good stuff as it rolls out at no extra charge.
Oh yeah. Right there. What's up, Nick? We got our best moderator just tapped in as well. Boxem US only. Yes. So it's only going to be for people selling on Amazon US currently. Ooh, this is a good one here. What are the pros of FBM over FBA? Yeah, so FBM is going to be a little bit more work, but it's also going to be better cash flow. You can diversify onto multiple listings. If an item is above $20 but below £1, it's typically better to FBM compared to FBA, just mathematically. And you get your money back quicker, and you can test lighter, which is a huge thing as well.
Yeah, the best thing to do is buy 5 or 10 of stuff, especially in the early days. FBM it, see how fast it sells, and then buy 50, 100 based on how fast it sells. Swap that into an FBA shipment where it'll sell. Usually it sells a little bit more units via FBA.
Yep, and at higher prices FBA too. But when you're a beginner, you don't really want to get greedy. Kind of take what you can get initially, and then over time you're going to get fancier, as you go. Yeah,
that's a big one. You guys will see. I'm sure if you've sourced like at all, you've seen like price charts where it goes like $35, $40. It's just like constantly jumping up and down. You'll see that the $40 price point is almost always the FBA seller. So that's where you can go in and squeeze the extra profit on that.
Yep. And you'll notice that especially during December too, because a lot of, this December is going to be a lot of your guys' first December too. So you're really going to see the first example of procs really, really going to the moon, competition absolutely plummeting, and a lot of good stuff happening fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Back to school was a preview. Some of you guys were crushing it on back to school. Q4 is magnitudes better than that there.
Yeah. And for longer too. Yeah. Which is going to be cool. Guys on TikTok are a little quiet here today. FBA fees are painful. I mean, it all just depends on how profitable the products you're getting are, because it is, worthwhile cost to be able to sell to hundreds of millions of customers here.
Yeah, if you can find millions of customers for 20% or 25% of your fees, then let me know. I'll gladly go to your platform.
Listed my first book today. Yeah, that's a good point, dude. It's pretty much all of you guys, even if you literally started yesterday, you probably have, stuff you can sell. Basically, oh, what up, Amon? Yeah, you probably have stuff you can sell already, like old video games, used electronics. I know Warner did that when he was newer. Used books. That's what I did when I was new.
VCR players, man. VCR players. I sold like probably hundreds of VCR players that I found at thrift stores.
For OA with limited funds, only $500. What product category is best to start with? So if you only have $500, do used books. That's going to give you really, really high ROIs with stuff. And it's just going to be significantly kind of easier and less risky. And you're going to learn the process of how to sell on Amazon for basically no money, which is really, really priceless experience, in my opinion. But you're going to have to put in a bunch of work and deal with a lot of weird people at thrift stores. But that's what you.
that's the price you pay if you have if you have $500 to start. It's not quite enough to be buying pallets and that kind of stuff.
Any tips to list more efficiently? Yeah, list your products on Boxem. That's another thing Boxem does that some other listing tools don't do, is you can list brand new ASINs or replenish existing ASINs too. Got 2 returns, she returns on the same day. Yeah, that's the kind of thing where you deal with it when you're a newer seller, and then over time you get better and better at product research, and you can be a lot more efficient in what types of stuff you source in terms of focusing only on really cash flow efficient types of products if you want to, like vitamins, grocery, beauty, etc.
Yep. It's kind of the nature of shoes as well. If you hate returns and you don't feel like you're making money, then sell vitamins, grocery, anything that people don't return as much. So even specifically in high return categories, there's products that people know exactly what they want. And those have way lower returns. Yeah. The grandpa shoes. Yeah.
You sold after books would be Adidas sneakers. Okay. I'm going to go change my laundry real quick too. So I'm entrusting you with the, it will take 10 seconds here.
Oh, sweet. Let's see what's up. You bought your first product today. Thanks so much for your help. Sweet. Oh yeah. I was tossing you a product earlier today. You noticed 90% of sellers are doing FBA. Do you think you should go for it? Yeah, just FBA it then. Yeah. You could try FBM to test it out, but yeah, if you guys come across products you're trying to figure out like what actually sells, it's always worth testing FBM. Especially you can list at FBM, see if you make a sale in the first day or two. If you don't, no big deal, FBA it. If you make sales, awesome, keep selling it and probably restock a little bit too while it's still selling. Do you have any advice for beginners? Very very vague, but we got plenty of stuff on the on our channels that'll kind of help you out. So I have a full beginner playlist on my channel you can check out. Check out Fields of Profit free course. That's a good place to start as well. And then whenever you have like specific questions, hop back in here and let us know. We do these streams pretty often.
If you're using Cubic charts, if your Cubic charts don't look too good when doing retail arbitrage, should I take a chance with products that belong? No, take a chance with the used books you probably already own that don't really cost any money and sell those to start learning the process.
Yep. When is inbound placement fee charged? It's all at once as you send it in on the batch there. What's interesting is there's no way it's going to stay, but if you're using any kind of software and you do individual optimized, they are not charging the fee right now, even though they're supposed to be charging it, which is kind of interesting. And that's on optimized shipments.
Per 4 hours of your time doing retail arbitrage, how many profitable items do you typically find? It's going to really depend on where you're at and how much experience you have there. In that if you just started, you're not going to know the best discounts. You're not going to know the employees. You're not going to know any other sellers nationwide that are doing those same opportunities as you. But once you've been in the game 6 months, you probably are doing all those things. You'll find a lot more. So don't worry about the time, Alexis. Worry about the skill. Is this Boxem info? Yes, the Boxem launch sale expires tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So you can head to the link in bio or link in the description and get a 2-week free trial if you want to and lock in that discounted rate. Life-changing, helped a lot.
Sweet.
Cool. Appreciate you, Malik. Appreciate you. Do I need an LLC for FBA? You do not need an LLC for FBA. A lot of people think you do, but Amazon doesn't technically require it.
Yeah, it's a good idea if you have literally anything that you own. We were both broke college kids when we started, so it didn't matter for us. But it's kind of a up to you type of thing. Talk to a CPA if you need a professional opinion on that. We're too we can help you scale an Amazon business, but we cannot help you with your taxes. Yeah.
And they allow workers to do FBA, which is dope. Facts. How can you be competitive with FBM when people usually want prime shipping? Yeah, so that's a limiting belief. If other people are FBMing listing, you can too. You want to get used to what's called or used to using what's called the data buy box statistics on Keepa, which is going to let you see how much buy box share FBM and FBA sellers specifically are getting on a specific listing.
Is it possible to sell 100K a month if you're gated for some of the big brands? Yes. I mean, there's like a handful of brands that are gated for new sellers, right? Pretty much anything else you can get approved to sell. Even recently, we've seen, $10,000, $20,000 months within the first couple months of starting, right? It's just kind of, it's how much effort you want to put into it.
Especially this time of year too.
Yeah. This time of year is like the best time to get rolling. Because right now you got probably 2 months to like really learn the ropes, figure out, what's what, make your first couple mistakes, that type of thing. And then you can really go deep on a lot of like Black Friday sales, hit up a lot of FBM, that type of thing.
Does Boxem integrate? So no. So Boxem does not integrate, but it does replace what you asked.
It will replace that tool, and it'll also let you send shipments now, which you can't do if you're currently using that other tool. Saw videos where they shop at store to store, showed LLC. Oh yeah. So they're showing like probably like resale permits if that's what you're watching. Where they can go into the store and some stores will accept it and let you not pay sales tax. I would assume that's probably what they were showing, which you wouldn't. I had a resale permit as a sole prop, so I don't know. Depends on your state, I would assume.
Depends on the state.
I think it depends on your state.
Yeah, I believe it depends on the state. Boxem only works on incognito windows on Chrome. I didn't want to link my store because you already know how Amazon is. No. So dude, not at all. No. So you're going to be able to use it on any browser you want to. And it's going to be the same address anyway. And Boxem doesn't report the IPs, for example. So like the people that work at Boxem will log into my Amazon account and Warner's Amazon account in the same day on the Boxem accounts. And it doesn't make a difference. Because like if that was the case, the entire prep center model wouldn't work at all. You know what I mean, Jose?
Yeah, you'd have 2 people at a prep center, and that's that's ban worthy right there. Yeah. It would be software would be impossible. That is interesting though. Seller NPC, different sellers. You see the list price, buy box recent sales. One seller have a way higher price. They're probably just like there might be a repricer. They might also just have their price floating above. Like a lot of people say the listing in the buy box is usually like $20. You can set it at like 21, 22, see if you can sell it. And a lot of times you'll be able to make some sales.
Okay, Brian, I just approved your affiliate request. There's actually a bunch of you guys applied for affiliate requests too. So if you Google Boxem affiliate, we'll pay you 30% for life. 30% for life. Link doesn't load up. Hit up support@boxem.com. Before Amazon cancel your account. They won't necessarily cancel it. They're happy to keep charging you right there. But sell some used books and stuff, Andrew. Get some products live.
Yeah, was she not selling anything yet?
Let's get it. Get it. I'm in California, so I don't need it. Wait.
For you'll need a resale permit. Yeah, you need it really bad in Cali. If you're paying like 10%, yeah.
Unless we're talking
unless there's no resale permits in California, which wouldn't make any sense.
There are.
Yeah.
Low key, it would make sense for there, but now there are.
Yeah. It's called a resale certificate in California. They call it like something slightly different in every state.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Will I be able to sell all toys? Nope. You'll be able to sell the toy category right there. Or if you apply for that, but specific brands are still going to be gated. Yep. Do you need a social media presence for the affiliate side or for someone starting? It's possible to. If you want to do like the affiliate side of things, it's going to help. Now we do approve everyone for the affiliate side of things, but you'll get the most sales, if you're out there on the internet. But a lot of people, just
recommended friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That are just getting going. It's not a bad idea too.
First FBM book sales. That's a dub.
Damn.
Auto and Gates common early on, averaging 2 a day. You got a blessed Amazon account, Scott.
Yeah,
keep up the momentum. It can your Amazon account can smell the optimism, and I can see based on the comment that you're optimistic right now.
That's so true. Yeah. Scott, get the Twitter account going too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Is Boxem for beginners? It's for anyone who wants to make their FBA shipment process easier. The cool thing is, if you're watching the stream on a Friday night, you're probably pretty serious. Try it out for 2 weeks. The cool thing is, if you keep going with Boxem, you're actually never going to know how hard it is to make shipments through Seller Central, which is just going to be a much more just positive experience selling on Amazon in general, I would say.
Yeah. Try it out. Always, if you don't think you like it, then that's why the free trial exists.
Yep. Appreciate all you guys do. Send my first inventory. Shocked how fast the inventory sold time.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Talking about, man. Cool.
Yeah, that first shipment, if for those of you guys who haven't sold anything yet, that first shipment when it hits, you start making some sales right away. Like, yeah, you never forget that feeling. You'll always remember the it was like a $13 diet cookbook. that was mine.
Appreciate you guys. Yeah, of course. So you guys on TikTok got, how do I actually learn how to do this? You watch some YouTube videos by this guy who's with me on the YouTube stream, Fields of Profit, and by myself, Flips for Miles here, right? And if you want to try out our FBA shipment tool, you have an hour and 35 minutes if you want to lock in at the launch sale pricing. Which will be cool, right? And at 8 p.m., the pricing will be increasing to the normal Boxem pricing, which going there. Let's see what else.
Yeah, let us know what other questions you guys got, even if it's not Boxem related. Happy to chop it up with you guys.
Yeah, Andrea too. Andrea, you gotta maybe lowercase up a little bit here. Can you please give more clarity on how Boxem makes it easier? Yeah, so if you've ever tried to create a shipment through Amazon Seller Central, it's very confusing. And if you ever try to use other listing softwares, they cost a lot more and they're just really outdated. And Boxem just makes that easier. If you search just how to use Boxem on YouTube, you'll find a couple good tutorials on there.
Yep. Yeah, and you'll see lots of other faces now too. So if you want to see other people talking about it, then go ahead and check one of those videos out.
Yeah, so you can the Boxem pricing currently is as low as I believe it's $33 a month. Or $38 a month. Yeah. And then at 8 p.m. tonight, that's going to go to base of $50 a month right there. And then the annual plan should be around $45 a month for that 42 specifically right there. Yeah, 42 a month. Just taking a look at the website there. Cool. Sweet. You should aim for between 10 and 20% profit, depending on how much you want to delegate or not. You could be higher than that doing retail arbitrage, but you're typically leaving money up on the table.
Yeah, the more time involved in whatever method or fulfillment method, that type of thing you're doing, probably the higher your margins are. So like the guy who's doing used books and doing a lot of FBM, like that's like 30-40%, but obviously not quite as scalable as hiring people to find a bunch of OA products, use the prep centers, kind of let it sit on autopilot, right? So it's really like how much money you have kind of sits somewhere in the super time intensive, not super money intensive, on all the way to the other end, right?
That if my business is up and running. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, BB, you should watch my 6-hour free course. Any tips for scaling past 10K a month if you're gated on big brands? Anything that you see other people selling that you can apply for, you can get ungated for. And our biggest piece of advice is find other cool Amazon sellers to work with and do it for a while and do what other people won't do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Can you give an example of storefront stalking? Yeah, so SM Reed, if you watch the YouTube video I posted yesterday, you'll see a really good example of storefront stalking.
Discord community is amazing. You guys provide a lot of value. Highly recommend people join. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we got the free Discord down below as well if you guys need a free place to talk to some Amazon sellers.
Will Boxem raise prices each restock? No. So Boxem, unlike some tools, will not increase as you sell more. Sir needs a new water bottle? No, this water bottle's been through a lot, man. Now this water bottle brand may give you an IP complaint based on what we've seen in the past, but it's good to use. That's for sure. It's good for the personal. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, you'll need 10 procs to get on Gates. So 10 of a listing that's also listed on Amazon, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Recommendations on review range in storefront stalking. You've been doing your research. You've been doing a little bit of practice. I love it. I tend to find the best stuff in the like 50 to 150 range, I'd say.
Yeah.
They kind of know what they're doing, but they're not like quite a ninja yet. So they don't know how to hide all their profit and all that kind of stuff.
We were looking forward to that this weekend. Yeah, take a look at that. It has full timestamps. You can ask any questions in the comments too. Then we live stream pretty much every day as well too. To when Boxem is able to list FBM inventory, should be within several weeks, or within a couple weeks. Basically, it's very close to being ready.
We can't make any promises.
Unfortunately, I wish we if we could make promises. Yeah, it'd be easier, but we cannot. Do you guys do coaching on WAP? Yes, our course is hosted through WAP. How should I calculate how much I should spend on inventory a day? Figure out your ROI target, which will probably be around 35%. Could be higher if you want to do RA specifically, mainly retail arbitrage. And then basically reverse engineer how much you need to spend to get to that because it was hard gated. Oh, yeah, you can keep applying. Yeah, if you've been denied, you can keep applying.
Oh, yeah. Recommendations on wholesale suppliers. No one's going to give you like a good wholesale supplier, Martha, because,
yeah,
that's 50, 100, 150 calls building that relationship. Plus, I could give you a wholesale supplier that we buy from, and you don't have the relationship built, so you're not gonna have the same prices, that kind of thing. So just start calling, call any local suppliers. And I'm also going to assume, based on the question, you probably haven't sold too much on Amazon yet. So I would get the ball rolling with some OA. And then as you find good brands that aren't like massive, start reaching out to those brands, because you already know like how fast something sells. Got a good gauge of how much you could buy, and then you're also not going to make quite as expensive mistakes.
I'm on the roadmap, tips on how to socialize more. I want to make more friends, but it's hard when I can't provide much value since I'm new. The key is you don't get to decide whether or not you can provide much value. The marketplace does. And if you never put anything out, you guarantee that you don't. So for example, every year there's a couple young guys who are dead broke, but are funny as hell. And they post online and people end up helping them like crazy and they end up making it because they're in the game, right? And they are not thinking, what value can I provide? They're showing the marketplace what they can do, and the marketplace is reacting as they see fit, right? And if you never do anything, you guarantee that you'll never meet any cool people, basically. So you don't get to decide whether or not you can provide value, but choosing to do nothing guarantees that you provide no value.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of other people who feel the same way. So literally, just make a mastermind group. Drop a message. Here's where I'm at. Here's what I've been liking to look at recently. Anyone else who's a newer seller wants to hop on, then let's do it. You're not alone. You're not the only person who's looking for some people to scale with.
Just signed up. Verification not working. Yes. Support at Boxem.com. We'll take a look at that specifically here. Let me see. So, cool. Got an hour and 29 minutes, y'all.
Let us know if you have any more questions. A lot of funny as hell. All right, self-described. So let's see it, man.
All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll
good vibes. Good vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Just have good vibes. Come, just involve yourself in the community. You'll be good. System you have in place for VAs to place inventories for you. So I hire Americans to buy the inventory because you're gonna have way less order cancels and way easier trust. Plus, you can easily pay $25-$30 an hour to a friend, and that's a great little side gig for somebody
Keep the money.
And they can spend like hour or two. They're spending $4,000 or $5,000 a day. So obviously that has a big ROI and less cancels, less no language barriers, anything like that to worry about. I do know some people who have done the VA buying route, but there's a lot of headache that comes with it.
Great advice. I've been at it nearly 4 years, and in the last year, I've had massive growth exclusively from networking. Second most valuable task in the business. See, awesome. You are 100% right. You are 100% right there. Just canceled. Bleep, making the transition to Boxem. That's a smart man right there.
That's a smart decision,
man right there. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a smart man.
Billing and shipping address has to be the same to get ungated. No, so you can just use the billing. So like we ship everything to a prep center, and then as long as the billing has my business info, I'll use that to ungate. Which is it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Only
also important for your documents and that kind of stuff to make sure you've got the address that actually matches your seller account.
Big time. Got you. Do you guys have a BOLA group? So we do not. We more like the idea of selling like lots of good long-term products. Our buddy Casey has a good one. If you follow Casey Woodard on Twitter right there. Personally, Alexis, though, if you're coming to our streams on a Friday night and everything, just get going on your own. Use our free content. Watch the 6-hour free course. You'll be pretty good if you stick with it for a little while and won't need to worry about getting fed leads. You'll be able to find a lot of them on your own, and that's gonna really benefit you over the long term.
Yeah. BOLA group's also more like RA suited, which is awesome. If that's what you're doing, then great. Something that can be worth it, and you might be thinking about as well, as like a leads list. If you got plenty of money to start, get a leads list for a month. See what sources people like to buy from. Oh, there's a good coupon. Let me not buy the lead because it's probably going to tank. Let me look at the rest of the stuff that's on the sale. It's a good idea to like get yourself introduced to what's out there. If you got money to kind of invest in learning faster. How to avoid order cancels. General best practice is switch up your payment methods. And then just start, you can use what's called a catch-all email. Fairly easy to set up. You can like Google a YouTube tutorial on that. Or you basically like switch around your address. So you add like an apartment number when you don't have one, that type of thing. Payment method's usually the way to go, though. And to be honest, it sounds like oversimplifying things, but if you're having to go to war with a website and you're just not getting anything through, just go somewhere that wants your money. A lot of times they'll forget you too. It's like you have a site that cancels everything. You don't buy anything there for a couple weeks. You come back and you do it all over again. Start buying a couple $1,000.
Very big facts. Better ungave for the restriction. Yeah, I mean, you should have just submitted it, you know what I mean, right when you bought it. You know what I mean? And that's a lesson learned for the future. That actually has happened to Lego a bunch before this, so I would not count on that sustaining. How do we actually use Twitter for RA? You post stuff. That's going to be the first thing. You got to post stuff. And then over time, you'll, kind of the same way you do anything, you look at what's being successful other people and you use down from there. Cool. All right, guys. So we appreciate you tapping in for the stream. If you want to try out Boxem at a discounted rate, before the launch sale ends, you can go to boxem.com or hit the link in our bios on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and get a 2-week free trial before the launch sale ends at tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Love you guys. Let us know any questions, and we'll see you guys soon. Ends in 90 minutes. Yes,
absolutely.
4 minutes specifically. Right.
Y'all have a great rest of your Friday night. Grab that free trial, and we'll see you again very soon.
Yes, sir.